said no, so long as she get really and I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. When it that we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a straight rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Highmark Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd down and 8. Now Allen. Gallup completes to Khalil Shakir. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And the Bills, 1st down.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And down he goes. Brought down, a Raiders sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Allen now looks to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Geno now to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Jeanty. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, Smith escaping the pressure right. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Geno going to hand it to Jeanty. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. That one a first down pickup of 8. On 1st down, it's Jeanty. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. We're scoreless after 1. second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And now Mostert is going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They snap it to Smith. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Brock Bowers, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
After the interception, here's Smith. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. From the gun, here's Smith. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Straight ahead with Genti. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And Smith here, an audible at the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he was unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. That's complete. It's Ashton Genti. Touchdown, Raiders! Ashton Genti from 3 yards out. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Carlson now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And that'll be caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 24 yards the game there, another first down as well. The fake spike becoming a little bit more prevalent in today's game. It worked there.
Those little days of brother-in-law in that play, where you kind of know what they're doing. They're going to, spike the ball and the play's dead and everyone just kind of relaxes. Those are gone, aren't they? Because now they're faking it and completing passes downfield. They make you look bad, and they hurt you in the yardage category, too.
Brother-in-law?
Yeah, we kind of do it together. Like, you know what I'm going to do. I know what you're going to do, and you just hang out.
Can I steal that one?
Yeah, you can have that one.
And again, it's Allen. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now it's 3rd and 3. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Allen. That is caught. Touchdown, Bills. Josh Palmer in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. A final shot before half for Allen. Completed the run. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The final shot here before break. Smith going for the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Tyler pass to kick off for Buffalo.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Ed Oliver through the line and hitting him for the loss.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? It looks like they're ready to go.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Now, the offense ain't really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker, partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Good-looking return set up here. There he goes left side. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Raiders. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now we're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant, keep throwing it around. That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that, second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down. Let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
To throw, it's Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other, a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 47-yard line.
Allen off the play fake. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. A good pick up there, 20 yards. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now Allen again. Flushed out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Allen going to throw. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Elijah Moore, 27 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up.
The Bills are lining up for a
Allen will try to throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. They didn't want the tie. They rolled the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and it just changes the complexion of the whole game.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And As you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play.
Open man down the field, it's Bowers. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
The Raiders.
Gino's going to throw. It's complete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
They're on 17-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Still 15 yards to go, second down. Here's Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive? Right? They think they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. Now Charles dealing with a third and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Here we go.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Ginty. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down. And off the crossbar, and it kicks back out. Needed maybe a foot or two, but it's no good as it stands. And they'll be unable to build here onto their 5-point lead. They'll come up first and 10 here. Here's Cook as they can get on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Allen to throw it. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Elijah Moore with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in in the fourth.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point game.
They're going to keep it on the ground. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. This is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Smith to throw. They'll roll him out right. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Eluding the pressure right. Down the sideline he goes. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead.
28. Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. That's complete. It's Cook. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Get his 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. Use one right here.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. Allen. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. Throwing, Allen. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. To throw is Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Here's Allen. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey,